and welcome back to Opal&Mint. I am Ashley and welcome to our Flower Everyday series. We are celebrating World Watercolor Month this month with a flower every day. We're keeping these quick, simple, beginner friendly, and we're using the flower color guide as our reference. Today is day 5 and we're going to be painting the sunflower on page 197. I have painted many sunflowers and I love, it's one of my favorite flowers to paint, so I'm quite excited for this one. We are using a different paint each day, and today I'm actually pulling out my Archer and Olive paints. I don't know if these are still available. I've had this for a couple of years now, but this paint's actually really nice and opaque, and there's a really pretty yellow in here. This is actually called Sunflower No Way. That's the name of the color, so that's what we're going to use today. I need another binder clip, so I'm going to clip these down so this paper stays flat-ish. For the sunflower, I like to start with the center. I'm going to be using my Tintoretto size 0. This is a mop brush, size 0, and I think this one will work. I'm trying to decide if I want to do like a big sunflower or two smaller ones. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to start with the center, and I'm going to take this brown color. This is called Twig. I want to put one here, and this one I want it to be slightly facing that way. So I want to leave some cutouts here where we'll have petals coming out there. So in the middle of most sunflowers, there's a little bit of green. I'm not really seeing much green in these. Let's see here. But I think I want to take some of that brown and mix in a little bit of blue to kind of get a deeper brown. And then just tap in a little bit of a deeper brown just to add some variation there. Okay, and then the second one we're going to put here, and I want this one to be more forward facing, so make this a little bit more circular. There we go. And then do the same thing. We're going to get some more concentrated and deeper brown here, and just going to tap a little bit around. I need to pick up some of this water. It's a little bit too much water in it. If you get too much water on your paper, since this is a mop brush, it holds a lot of water. So using a normal round might actually be better, but you dry it off and then just kind of soak up some of the water and then dry it off. No big deal. So I am taking that deeper brown and tapping it along the edge of the flower. Okay. So there are our centers. You can wait for those to dry if you don't want your petals and your centers to kind of bleed together, but I'm going to go ahead and start painting. I don't mind if they bleed a little bit. So there's a little bit of color on top of this yellow, so let's clean it off. And I think I want to start with the forward facing one. So just get some of the yellow, and you can use, like I've said before, use any paints you have. You don't need to get the same supplies that I have. And I don't actually think you can, because I think these are discontinued. But anyway, we're going to start with the tip of your brush toward the center of the, what is this called? The center of your flower, and you're going to press down and then lift up, and then I'm going to go on the other side, press down and lift up, and we have made a flower petal. So we're going to do that all the way around. As you can see here, these flower petals are not all perfectly shaped. Some of them are twisted, so try to be a little bit irregular in some of them. Like that one, I'm going to leave it like that. And like that. Go all the way around. When you have a flower that's facing you, I'm actually going to leave that cut off like that. the length of your petals is going to be relatively all the same because you're looking directly from above. But like this one, the petals will be different lengths, and we'll get to that one in a second. We're just going to go around, press through that belly of your brush and lift up. And I kind of just go back and forth between the sides to slowly fill up that flower. Beautiful. Sunflowers are such happy flowers. There we go, and overlap some of them. I want one to kind of twist this way. And then right there. Make it nice and full. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so there's our first flower. Let's go ahead and fill in this one. So this one we're gonna have longer petals in the back, and then these are gonna kind of be little short stubby petals. So I wanna start with these back ones. Again, just kind of making them all a little bit different. Make some kind of go to the side, fall down. Just try not to be perfect and too exact with them. Okay, so these are just going to be here, like so. There we go. All right, so I think the center of this one looks good, but this one I think needs a little bit more. So I'm going to take some more of that deeper color, and we're going to tap just a little bit more, a couple of spots. There we go. All right, we're almost done with these. We just need stems and leaves. So I'm going to take the green, and the green in this set is so pretty. I think I want to mix it with a little bit of yellow though. I'm going to mix up here. So I think it needs to be just a little bit more warm of a green to go with this. Okay. All right, so we're just going to pull. These stems on sunflowers are quite thick, so make sure you get a nice hefty line here coming up to that sunflower. And then the leaves are kind of all jaggedy. Since this one is facing kind of to the side, you can see some of the green coming down from it. So put a few of those little green sprigs from there. You can probably even do that some to this one if you really wanted. I think I'm going to leave that one the way it is though. And then this stem is going to come here, like so. There we go. And let's do a couple leaves and then we'll be done with this one. So I think we need a leaf here. We're going to come up and then bring it down, and I'm just kind of wiggling it down like this because it's very jaggedy leaf. Feel like we need one coming out this way too. So we're going to come out here and again wiggle and up, and then we'll get one more coming out here and kind of down like so. Whoops. And there are the sunflowers. Quick, simple. There's so many ways you can do this. A lot of times when I paint sunflowers, I actually go back in and do some detail lines on the petals themselves, but I think I want to leave this one the way it is. I'm going to splatter some green, and then we're going to splatter a little bit of yellow as well. And that is it for day 5. I hope that y'all are enjoying the series. I hope that you are painting along. Please, if you don't mind, we would love to see your flowers as well. So tag us on Instagram. We would love to see them. We'll share on our stories, any of the ones that we are tagged in. But I always love seeing what y'all paint alongside with us. But that is it for today. If you did enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you want to see those future videos, hit that subscribe button down below, and we will see you again tomorrow. We will see you again tomorrow for another Flower Every Day. Bye.